Hey, everybody. Listen, welcome to the Battle Wounds podcast, and I'm your host, Amos St. John. Yes, I'm back. Oh my gosh, it took a whole week off. We're in the middle of the season. We've had 6 episodes in, and we have some amazing episodes. Hopefully, you all have caught up to the episodes. Now we're moving forward. All right, listen. Subscribe right now. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, follow, like, comment, share. If you're on podcast, please let someone know that Battle Wounds podcast is here. I told you I'm building an army. We're here all fighting battles, and we all get wounded ever so often. And this podcast is for you, whether you're male, whether you're female. We all have things to overcome and heal from. And this podcast is exactly for that. Okay? So subscribe, like, follow, share, comment, do everything possible to get this podcast to move forward. And for those who have already done it, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Every DM, every comment, every text message from my friends and family. I appreciate it. Listen, this is going forward. We're not stopping. I took a little break because I'm human. I'm not a robot, and I don't have a team yet to do this. So I'm all a one-man band. And with the exception of my daughter, who steps in once in a while, like she was just a photographer, helping me, take pictures of thumbnails and stuff for my videos that I post. But again, it's just me, and I am thankful and I'm grateful, and I know one day it will change. You know what I'm saying? And so, thank you so much for your support. Now, this particular episode, I really want to go straight to it. Okay, how many understand or who? Let me back up a little bit. How many of you, when you watch TV, maybe you're in the middle of your favorite show or a news broadcast or something, and it just gets interrupted? This is only a test of the emergency broadcast. This is only a test. Oh my gosh, it's disruptive. It interrupts probably one of the better parts that you're about to experience. And here we go. They're just testing in case of emergency. This is what you will be experiencing. This is only a test. So you know what? Many of us are going through some challenging seasons right now. And you are wondering why am I going through this? Why am I experiencing a drought? Why I'm getting so much rejection? Why things are just not happening? Maybe it's not punishment. Maybe, the silence is not, God ignoring you. I was talking to my spiritual father, Dr. Ken Robinson, and he was talking last week, and man, he messed me up. Oh my gosh. And we were talking, I'm going through, and he understood, and he empathized, and he provided some great spiritual counsel, like he always do for the past almost 20 years. He was like, do you know when you're taking a test, it gets really quiet in the room? And it just hit me. It's like, wow, maybe the silence that you're experiencing right now is an indication that you are in the middle of a test. Yes, the silence and the stillness and not too much productivity happening around you may be an indication that you are in the middle of a test. Made sense to me because, at first I think, okay, I'm in a season, man, I must have done something wrong. No, you didn't do nothing wrong. You have a desire, Amos, to level up, but it requires testing. So this season, I consider this being a test. You're looking for direction. You're looking for some clarity. You're looking for, some new opportunities. But I believe this is a season of testing for many of us. So this episode, we're talking about this is only a test. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're searching for, whatever you're trying to determine in your life, maybe you're in a season right now that you are being tested. It's serious. I mean, it's not comfortable, but it's there to challenge you to go to the next level. In order for you to graduate, you have to be tested. In order for you to level up to receive the reward or the achievement, you have to be tested. So maybe you're being tested right now and you're getting ready to level up, but you have to endure the test. This season of uncertainty is maybe a test, uh, maybe this season is trying to awaken some things that are deep, deep inside of you that you didn't realize you had. When your back is against the wall, you start noticing how good you are, how smart you are, how wise you are, how resilient you are. So maybe this season is to help push you to the next level and also awaken things that you realize you didn't know, the value you have within you. Sometimes we look for value from external things, or we look for validation from external things, and maybe the very solution is within you. So let's talk about it. This is only a test, and um, what things that you need to do, while you're in this season of testing. The first thing I want to talk about in preparation for this test that you're in, this testing season, the first thing I want to talk about is you need to be ready. Yes, you need to be ready. Don't put your guard down. Remain aware. You always have to be alert. Yes, when you're in the season of testing, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what's happening. Sometimes it requires you to stay on alert. Like my therapist say, Amos, stay woke. Stay woke. This ain't the time to let your guard down. I know you're weary. I know you're tired. I know you're weak. I know you're frustrated. I know you're dealing with some depression and some anxiety. And this is to let you know you have to be ready. This is only a test. Second thing is, be consistent. Whatever you decide you want to do, continue to be consistent. Whatever steps you need to take, remain in that path. Be consistent. Stay on the path. Do not quit. Be consistent. Sometimes for me, when I'm dealing with uncertainty or I don't get the answers I want, sometimes I feel like, oh, maybe I need to be going another direction, or maybe, this is the wrong path. Maybe this is a mistake. No, it is not. Even in times of non-productive seasons, you need to stay productive. You need to stay consistent. Like for me, even in seasons, I told you I'd lost all this weight, and then I'm in a season where I'm not losing weight, and I'm kind of just plateauing, and you tend to want to give up no matter how hard you try and what you have adjusted. And it's just a season, but be consistent. So you know what? I'm still in the gym. I'm still in working out. I'm still eating okay. I'm not eating too bad, but I'm still aware. I'm still ready. I'm still being aware. So I know the seasons of change where I'm going to reach my goal, but I gotta be consistent in the midst of the season of testing, where you're being challenged. You know what I'm saying? Here's my next one. This is hard. When as a believer, it says, as the word says, be still and know that he is God. He said, be still and know that I am God. It's hard to be still when you're in a season of testing. You are uncomfortable. You are agitated. You're frustrated, but it's requiring you to be still. Oh my gosh. I mentioned a couple of episodes ago about my therapist giving me the 3 S's, and one of those S's is silence. And silence can be very difficult. But silence is not just necessarily with noise. Silence can also be away from things that agitate you or that brings you anxiety, away from things that, so silencing yourself away from your phone or from social media or from that annoying gossiping crew or from that chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, silencing may not necessarily be just quiet in for as noise levels, maybe quiet in distractions. So this next step, be quiet, be still in this season of testing. Don't do a lot of moving around. Don't do a lot of figuring out, don't do a lot of shifting. Be still. It's going to come to pass. Things are going to become clearer while you're still. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed in this difficult season, last couple of months for me, I've noticed when I've just kind of stood still and just not overthought or just get all crazy or anxious, I realized that the answer just came to me. Like it just, boom, there we go, or something became clearer. And in the last couple of weeks, I've been experiencing that. Like last week when I took the break, I took time to just reflect and just be still. And I've noticed I'm starting to see clearer and think clearer in the direction I need to be going. But it required navigating into being ready, being consistent, and then being still. You know what I mean? To get to this point that I am. I got some ways to go, but I am in the space where I can be still and really hear what direction I need to be going from where God is leading me, This is next one. It's really, really an area I struggled with. This is personal. But this one's saying, be confident in who you are. Be confident. In this season of testing, you get to start dealing with self-doubt and devaluing yourself. Maybe I'm not as good. Maybe I'm not as pretty. Maybe I'm not as handsome. Maybe I'm not as fit. Maybe I'm not as qualified. Yeah, you get to that really season of questioning when you're dealing with this testing season. But I want to encourage you to be confident in who you are, the skills that you've bestowed, the value that you carry. You know what I mean? Be confident. Remember last episode, I talked conquer. This is the other C word, confident. Be confident in who you are. Do not allow the circumstances that you're experiencing to make you feel any less than you are. You are more than a conqueror. I remember I said you are above and not beneath. You are the head and not the tail. You're you're the lender, not you're the giver, not the lender. You know what I'm saying? You're the lender, not the borrower. I'm sorry. You're the lender. You're the giver, not the borrower. You know what I'm saying? And so you just got to be confident. It's simple as plain. In this testing season, you have to be confident. This last one, this is it as I get ready to close. This is not going to be a long one, but I wanted to take this time to kind of just encourage you that this is a testing season. This one is serious. I got a word God placed in my heart, last year, because, I've been in ministry and in music industry for about 30 years now. I'm 44. So since 14, I've been doing this and I've done a lot of great things. But I think part of my ambition or, I guess my motives to be a part of certain things or join this organization or play for this person was to find a solution to become great. Maybe if I play for this particular organization, it'll open doors for me so I can be great. But last year, when I resigned from my last position, I noticed that I was feeling those same feelings I was feeling for the last 30 years. Like maybe I need to find the next big quest. And God placed in my heart and said, no, you don't. Because you're going to still be searching. You're going to still be going around talking about maybe, no. This next one is serious. Be the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. Be the solution to the problem. I noticed, for those who may not know, I recently started doing some substitute teaching in the local district and where I live. And I noticed the problem. And ever since then, I've really been like, okay, I'm starting to see clearer some things I need to do. So you're going to see some shifting happening for me in this season because I noticed the problem that I am the solution for. So one day as you be ready, you be consistent, you be still, you be confident, you'll learn and figure out that you are going to be the solution to someone's problem or to some things that some problems. It requires these steps of being ready and aware, being consistent, being still, being confident, and knowing that you are the solution to a problem. This season is hard. It's hard. I know it's tough. I know you're frustrated. I know you're tired, but you gotta hang in there. This is only a test, and you're gonna make it through. But you have to remain ready. Be ready. Be consistent. Be still. Be confident. And know that you are the solution to a problem. My goodness, I'm telling you, this was the revelation known, and this is just a test. Thank you, Dr. Ken Robinson, Pastor Ken Robinson, for that revelation. He don't even know that this blessed me when I realized, like, this season you're in is not like you're getting punished. No, it's a test. And for those who are believers, knowing that you pass the test, you'll have a testimony. You'll be a testament to someone. You'll be able to testify of all that you've conquered and endured and passed in the testing season. You're going to make it, okay? But we have to realize this is only a test. A test will come to an end, but it requires you to do your part. Don't sit there and let it and flunk the test. All right? Be ready. Be consistent. Be still. Be confident, and know that you are the solution to a problem. All right. So that's all I have for you today. I really want to encourage you that health is wealth, y'all. Listen, health is wealth. I know it's hard out here these days, but you know what? You're going to remain healthy. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be on the road to health. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all you who are taking the necessary steps to be healthy, because health is wealth. All right. So that's all I have for you on tonight. Well, today, I'm actually recording at nighttime, but yeah, that's all I have for you. And I just want to let you know that, again, thank you so much for supporting the Battle Wounds podcast. And I'm your host, Amos St. John. Until next time, again, I'm going to say it one more time. Health is wealth. All right. See ya.